Hello, my name is Siani, and today I will be discussing my version of being digitally literate and the details that come with it. Digital literacy is something that I had to learn throughout the course of the semester, and it was such a great learning experience gathering information about how I can be a part of a digital literate culture. Digital literacy is certainly an idea that needs to be learned through experience, and one needs a good amount of practice to be able to grasp certain concepts. Throughout the semester, I have learned these multiple concepts that allow me to utilize the internet and popular social media platforms, some of which I've never even heard of before. I was introduced to so many new notions and various forms of technology that have given me the tools to develop my own ideas and create my own blog to share with others. Nevertheless, to me, being digitally literate means that you have the knowledge and the tools to be able to use various social media platforms, various types of digital media in order to express creativity and understand information. One of the concepts that we discuss is called participatory culture, which refers to the act of the public contributing to media. This is very different than consumer culture because we are the ones sharing information for others to share, spread, and view. One activity that certainly stuck out to me was our phone diary interactivity. We were to record our phone interaction for 72 hours and record all of our results. It was very detailed and difficult to constantly keep up with our progress. Whether it was talking on the phone or looking at your favorite social media platform, it had to be recorded. In relation to this idea, I have learned how to utilize WordPress this semester, which is a blogging platform for users, and I have expressed my ideas through this platform to other users. Participatory culture shifts the focus of literacy from individual expression to community involvement. The new literacies almost all involve social skills developed through collaboration and networking. These skills build on the foundation of traditional literacy, research, and technical and critical analysis skills learned in the classroom. After reading Confronting the Challenges of Participatory Culture by Henry Jenkins, it comes down to the fact that participatory culture comes from knowing and learning the skills that were taught in the classroom in order to be a part of this community involvement. Not only is it important to become digitally literate, but becoming screen literate is a big part of our culture as well. In Kevin Galli's Becoming Screen Literate, he talks about the fact that everywhere we look, we see screens, and it's starting to blend our culture. Although that is a techno-determinist standpoint, display technology is taking over and more than likely here to stay. The fluid and fleeting symbols on a screen pulls us away from the classical notions of monumental authority. We now want to see moving pictures and objects on a screen, not just words, because it's easier to view, create, and even annotate because of this shift. You can already see this happening with all the display technology we have out today, such as the tablet, the iPhone, and the touchscreen laptops and more. People have the choice now to either pick up a book with regular text or pick up a phone or tablet to read the book of your choice. This changes the way we communicate with each other as well because we can communicate through a screen using Twitter, an app we were introduced to in the beginning of the semester. Twitter has been one of the most popular apps still being used today because of its convenience and its ability to make people come together through a screen. Kelly explains that we are starting to put the book down and look at captivating images through a screen, and it is exactly what we are doing today with our phone screens and social media. It contributes to our social skills and our knowledge base of what is going on in the world. My experience with Twitter has been quite a fun one. Being as though I'm a college student and I want to keep up with what's going on. Twitter today is being used for businesses and for marketing purposes, which says a lot about our society. We are constantly shifting into a new world of technology and increases digital literacy. Twitter is known to be just an app to kill time by looking at what other users put out there for other users to see, but I see it as way more than that. Twitter contains certain functions to teach people how to maneuver around and communicate. Self-implied technological literacy, meaning computer skills and the ability to use computers and other technology to improve learning, productivity, and performance, has become a fundamental to a person's ability to navigate through society. I learned so much about using Twitter in a communications class after tweeting my experiences in class every day. I made a separate Twitter account for my communications class and became acquainted with all the new users and their endless ideas about what we were currently talking about concerning our readings that would be discussed. We used the hashtag CTPF15, which I thought was pretty cool because I barely use hashtags in my regular day-to-day tweets, so it was a nice change. Silver goes into detail about thick and thin tweets and what the difference is between them. This made me a better overall Twitter user because I definitely used to use thin tweets. Thin tweets are tweets that contain one layer of information, but thick tweets refer to the action of using tweets that include a hyperlink in it. I feel that using thicker tweets helps me to convey your message rather than posting piece by piece, because thicker tweets attract more people, in my opinion, and this is what you want for your blog. This idea of thick and thin tweets not only puts me in the participatory culture category, but it also helps me become more digitally literate because I'm advancing in a social network and becoming aware of what kind of media to use. Technology aids us in communicating digitally while still learning about ourselves and one another. Bain quotes, "New media are constantly developing, new populations are taking up these tools, and new uses are emerging. Social media has given us a chance to, as a society, to get to know one another virtually and interact with one another through many platforms." In addition, Zeit is an incredible app and all-around company, in my opinion. It is basically a smart app. This social media platform is able to sort things that you search and discover things for you to read. Zeit aids us in our quest to find information and create using the skills and technology that we have possessed. Pocket, founded in 2007, is a tiny bit similar to Zeit. It lets you store or save interesting articles from the internet, which can be accessed through your phone or computer. Where do we get this knowledge to maneuver social media? I feel that we get it from experience in our everyday surroundings. All in all, digital literacy is not about how well you can use a social platform, it is how you can apply it. Whether it is your WordPress blog, your tweets, your Instagram, and others, it is showing how digitally literate our society really is and the impact it constantly has on many individuals, including myself.